And how are you today?
Doing great.
Are you? Well, don't get too close.
Yeah.
So. I loved what I was doing. And when I was doing it, that was my life. And one day one of my clients came in, and she, the mom of the 4 kids, had ovarian cancer, and she'd asked me to shave her head. And that was my first aha moment of what the world would need, or what was lacking out there, a place for her to go with dignity and get her head shaved and help her with products to get through her month's chemotherapy. I think what happened was that once you get an idea or you start to have a passion for a different concept, you kind of float out of what you were doing, and all of a sudden you want to put all your energy into researching this new one. And then unfortunately, one of my best friends had cervical cancer, and I was able to help her with a wig. And during her last year of life, we spent lots of hours talking about what else she would have wanted. And she didn't feel comfortable going to her facialist or esthetician because she had no hair, and just the thought of being bald and having somebody work on her took that comfort level away. So the whole goal for us was to have a one-stop shop for somebody who's been diagnosed with cancer. And to me that would mean pre-surgery, so she could get all her post-surgical garments here. Pre-chemotherapy, she can come in and we could mimic the hair, color, style, shape, and what she was used to, so she could actually transition and walk out with a wig and still look like herself. We have a large breast room for women who have had mastectomies or surgical surgery involving breast cancer. We have what I hoped was the pampering side of life as well. So after we got through the hard stuff, and the stuff that they needed, that we can help them, giving them aesthetics or pedicures, manicures, facials, with the added safety component that they would now need because their immune system was compromised. And my most favorite part of my day is just hanging out and sharing the knowledge and answering the questions that they have that they don't know who to ask. So for a woman who has breast cancer, I want to give her whatever she had before. So if she had flirty, sexy lingerie, I want to give her back her flirty, sexy lingerie. If she just had a t-shirt bra, I want to give her a t-shirt bra. If she had a 2-piece bathing suit, I want to give her the 2-piece bathing suit. I want to give her as much as she needs to be the person she was before her diagnosis. We've been here 7 years and we've lost a whole bunch. And I think the most telling part for me was when we lost one of our cherished women, and her husband came to the store the next day to tell us. And we thought, we really must have made a huge impact on their family if her husband found the time and the energy and the courage to walk in and tell us. You know, we're not family, or we're not in their close circle, but we become a really tight part of their day-to-day life and their circle. There are days that you absolutely take them home with you. But I think that just goes about being a person and being human. For me, my best example of that is probably my mother, who really never wanted me to open up a store like this. She thought it would be depressing. And she was diagnosed with lymphoma, and I needed to shave her head. So, and that was after about 3 years of doing it to other women, and now to have to do it to your mother was a pretty different experience. And I'll never forget having her sit in this chair and me taking the clippers and taking off her hair. And she kept saying she was okay, and I'm going, that's really great, Mom, I'm not. But for me, the hardest part was watching her get off this chair and my father sitting down and saying, okay, now do it to me. Because on our lowest of days, we'll magically get a card that says, thanks for being the angel, or thank you so much for helping us through. And it's kind of like our balance, right? So for all the tough days, we have amazing, amazing, great days. And we have lots of survivors out there. I think the best moment would be is when I can close my doors and sell it to a hair salon or spa because there's a cure for cancer.